Hey, what's up, everyone? Wanted to hop on real quick and do a live video. I did one earlier this week. Wanted to hop on and talk about something. So let me jump into it. So I wanted to talk about. I've had a couple of people ask me online and offline about the changes to YouTube, and I figured I'd jump on and talk a little bit about it since it affects me and all the other smaller channels like me. So if you haven't heard, so YouTube is going to be making some changes February 20th. So right now there's an option to monetize, and basically you can make money from ads that you post on your videos with YouTube. Or anyway, YouTube has rolled out some standards to where you have to have at least 1,000 subscribers and at least 4,000 hours of view time. Well, I'm affected. I have the 1,000 subscribers, but I don't have the view time. So that's going to affect me. It's probably going to affect a lot of other channels as well on YouTube. My thoughts on it, like, I'm not really affected by it. Like, it doesn't really bother me because this is the way I see it. I think it's going to be a good thing. I think it's going to clean up YouTube. It's definitely going to prevent a lot of people that are abusing the YouTube policies. And it's also going to instill a lot of trust back with people that are running ads, making sure that their videos are going on channels where there's actually viewers and people are getting watch time. I'm not saying that my channel isn't a good channel and I'm not putting out good content and I don't have a lot of viewers, but I think it's overall is for them to be able to crack down, and it doesn't really affect me. I'm not bummed about it. I'm not upset about it. It just they put some standards in place, and usually with me, like with everything I do, if you've been following me for a while, you know with my debt, then I'll just level up and reach that goal. So whatever the standards are, I'll just go. Means I need to put out more content and better content and have more people watch, so I can go and make sure I hit those standards. But anyway, like, it's not going to affect me because I don't get any money from YouTube monetization. So majority of my money comes from my business, my self-employment, my technology consulting business. And I do get some money from like affiliates and other investments as well. But primarily from YouTube, the way I get money is I have affiliate links in some of my descriptions. So if you buy anything from Amazon, that helps me out. I'm also every now and then I'll recommend products and stuff that I use, technology and stuff like that. So I do get some affiliate commission from that. So that's how I get most of my money primarily. So like, I'm not really bummed out or affected by it. Like I say, I think it's going to be a good thing. They made it really clear what you need to do in order to qualify. So it's not like it's taken away for good. They put some standards in place. So I would say to all of the people that are affected by it, like, we know what we need to hit. We can all support each other, and by watching each other's videos and liking and subscribing, and come together and just put out more content. So that's my take on that. Not going to touch too much on it, but I just wanted to give my input. Figured I'd do it here on YouTube for the people online that have been asking, and I've already talked to people that asked me about it offline, just my take on it. So expect more videos, expect more content from me. I'll do my part in making sure that I continue to put out good content, but I'll continue to put out more to make sure I meet those standards. Another topic that I wanted to touch on, and I felt like I needed to I just wanted to touch on this because I think there is, we kind of get in the mindset nowadays where, people like want to spend a lot of time and a lot of energy. I think it's a wasted energy, like, hating on people or wanting to see other people not do well. So a subject that I'm seeing it a lot on is Bitcoin. So I've just been seeing a lot of comments. I was talking to my barber today too about it, and a couple of my friends. Like, I'm in a group, a community that we talk about investing and stuff. But there's just been a lot of like hate and stuff around Bitcoin, and primarily like it's been a lot of hate from people that have been posting stuff that they don't really understand it, and they want to see everyone who's involved in it not succeed in it. And I get it. I mean, there's a lot of people that are, especially a few months ago, like a lot of people that are like becoming experts all of a sudden. Some know what they're talking about, some don't. There's been people that have just been posting. It's been everywhere, so you can't avoid it. So if you're anywhere online, you've seen stuff about it. But what I say is, like, I've invested some Bitcoin and cryptocurrency, and I've made some money from it. And I think that I'm not telling you to go out and invest in it and put your money, like, not pushing for it. Totally do what you want to do with your money when it comes to that. I always tell people, like, if you're going to put money into it, just make sure that it's money that you're not gonna be hurt in case it all crashes. That's typically the policy I'm doing. I have a little bit into it just because I like the technology and I like the idea behind it. So I want to support it. And also, if it's an opportunity to make money, then I definitely want to check it out and see if there's opportunity for me there. But the people that hate it, don't like it, and want to see it fail, like I believe this, like it's a lot easier for them to you know, put some money in and invest in it. They could be making money. It's a lot less energy to do that than it is to hate on it and not like it and talk down on people and just want to see it fail. It's just a lot of wasted energy. And that's for anything. Like another big thing that came out, I'm on Facebook as well. A lot of my clients are too. So I do some, I manage several people on my clients' account, like their Facebook ads and their Facebook pages. So last week, Facebook made a big change with what's going to happen with the public figure pages. So they're going to do away with the algorithm of people being able to get organic traffic and like the stuff that people post on pages isn't going to post up in news feeds. They're trying to make Facebook more of a community, more of a group, which is kind of what it was intended for. So you're here soon. You're only going to see stuff from people's personal, like their personal actual Facebook page and like the groups and stuff that you're in. You're going to see more of that stuff and not a lot of stuff from in your news feeds being clogged up from people with their pages and like news feeds and news sites and stuff like that. They're going to get rid of a lot of that. And there's a lot of people in my industry and what I work with that were complaining about it. And again, with that, like they I thought they were pretty clear in the changes and how it's going to be affected. Like, so there's things that you can do still. One in that, make sure you're putting out good content. Make sure that you're putting out content in your groups, build up communities. It's going to force people to do that, which I think is good. Like most of the commenting and conversations that I have nowadays on Facebook, like I very rarely post on my page or in my newsfeed. Like most of my comments and me communicating is on groups. That's what I like. That's what I'm in the groups for, because I can go and talk about a specific topic, and feel safe about it. But sharing that, I mean, I'm in some communities as far as paying off debt as well. I have a group on it as well where people can come and talk about it. So that's where most of my engagement is at anyway, and I feel like I get the most value in there because I can go there and talk about a specific subject and get that value in there. So I just kind of wanted to get on and kind of give my opinion on that. And I think the main thing that I want to come away with is instead of like it's so easy today to get upset or get mad and try to fight change. But look at it to where if changes come your way, I just believe that it doesn't make sense to fight the change and embrace it and figure out how you can benefit from it, how you can make money from it, or what you can do to help grow from the change. I mean, there's always going to be changes that don't get to if you're getting on YouTube or one channel or one medium or one source to make money. Make sure that you spread yourself out, that you have other options and other platforms. Like, I mean, with enough with that, like I have different places where I'm putting out content. I have Facebook, I have YouTube, I have my site, I have my email list, I have Instagram. So I have places to where I can reach people. I mean, there's always going to be, things and situations where you can't control. Like some of those things I control, like my email list, like I can control that. I can communicate with people. But like if you're on a platform like YouTube or like Facebook, like you never know the changes that are going to come. So if you're running a business or you're making money or depending on, that, make sure that you set yourself up, that you're actually building something, a group, a community to where you can continue the conversation with people if things changes. Like, I mean, this technology, there's always going to be things that change. Like we don't own these mediums. Like there's always going to be different policies and stuff that they put in place. I mean, I've seen it time and time again, and it won't be the last one. I mean, YouTube could, make some more changes in the next few months as well to crack down on it, So with that said, just making sure that, just keep in mind that, don't fight the change, do what you need to do to adjust to it, level up, whatever you need to do to hit that standard. Anyway, you guys, I just wanted to touch in and just kind of give my 2 cents. So I'm curious to see what you guys have to say, your comments about it. So if you have an opinion, some thoughts on it, please feel free to drop them in the comments. I'll talk to you guys later.